Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back yet again to more lore and loot Morrowind. We are done doing chores for the mouths. We are moving up in the world. Now it's time for us to do chores for more important people. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Telvanni Quest, Flesh Made Whole. The quest will take us to the Telvanni Tower of Tel Mora, which is far to the north of Sadrith Mora, right across the water from Boss and Telvas. We arrive during a rainstorm, so we can't see the place in its full splendor, but one thing we'll notice right away when we arrive is that there are no men here. Aside from generic Telvanni guards, all the inhabitants of this town are women. And that's because Mistress Dratha is a sexist man-hater. Now, you can only reach her quarters by levitating, and once we do, and we speak to her, she'll talk at us. What's a man doing in here? Is it lost? We can then ask her about chores, and she'll tell us that she wants an amulet to complete her collection. All she knows is that it is in the possession of a guard in Tel Naga, the wizard's tower in Sadrith Mora. Traveling back to Sadrith Mora, we can enter the tower and ask someone if they have any clues. We'll have to bribe anyone we ask to 60 or higher disposition before we get told that it is Berengaval, one of the guards here, who has a strange amulet. He is in the general quarters. We can make our way to the general quarters and then we'll have to levitate up to reach this second story. Berengaval is decked out in some impressive armor and is a fairly deadly marksman, and he will make a very tough adversary for us. It will be best if we buff ourselves up as much as possible before attempting to fight him. Once we are prepared, we can ask him about the amulet, but it doesn't seem like he's going to give it to us. Indeed, you must kill the Bosmer to retrieve the amulet. Now it is time for our tried and true method. Very nice. Once the battle begins, it's best if we let our minions handle this one. Getting close to Berengaval's crossbow is a bad idea. And look, there's no shame in fighting like a sissy coward. After all, we are a wizard. Once we kill him, or once he has been slain with our aid, we can retrieve the amulet. Flesh Made Whole is a phenomenal amulet, and you may consider keeping it for yourself. It grants Restore Health 1 to 150 points on self, Cure Poison on self, Cure Common Disease on self, Cure Blight Disease on self, and Restore Agility, Endurance, Strength, and Personality 5 to 15 points on self. Keeping the amulet will of course prevent you from completing the quest, and denying Mistress Dratha of the amulet can lead to an early death, especially if you are a man. So it's best if we go ahead and give it to her. Now, Berengaval also had a very sweet shield on him, Saint's Shield, which restores fatigue and grants feather. This is something we will keep. The rest of the armor we will take and sell. It's too much for me to carry right now, so I'm just going to drop it here and come back later to grab it. Thanks, Dremora bro. Couldn't have done it without you. We can now return to Drotha and turn in the amulet. Note that if you are playing a female character, you will receive an additional reward, some scrolls of Summon Golden Saint. As it is, we are a mere peasant of a man, and we'll only get an amulet of spell absorption. Which actually, it's not a terrible reward for me, since I can't restore magicka myself. Anyways, that's the full story of the Telvanni Quest, Flesh Made Whole. Don't be a hater like Mistress Drotha. Leave this video a thumbs up and drop a comment below if you enjoyed the video. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.